Echo.
I've got tears in my eyes.
Trying to work out what the heck you're saying.
With your crown of trains.
A space pirate.
He does not believe.
Amazing.
Love that one. Love it.
It's a massive box.
Ha! This is my revenge.
Hold on. I was really hoping that Catan would be out of the top 10.
It's the Zat phone, mate. Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza? Let's put the Muppets in a fight with John McClane and see what happens.
Hello! We are here with another beautiful face between two even more beautiful faces.
Correct.
My name is Nicholas. With me is Andrews. And in the middle is Chris from not Stupid Unicorn Games, but Clever Unicorn Games. And he's going to talk to us a bit about a mystery game. There's no clue at all to what the game that he's going to talk about might be. No hint whatsoever.
Just going to make one up.
No. So, have you played anything good recently, Mr. Keel?
Yes. Last night, us hairy game lords gathered, as we do, on Tuesday eves. We played Paris New Eden from Matago.
What?
Pretty good game going on there. Dave the Grey was a little bit suspect at the as we opened it up. I was like, hey, yeah, this is kind of like a apocalyptic game. And he was like, looks too bright and nice.
He's miserable, isn't he? It's miserable.
He is miserable. But he liked it. He did like it. And it was a good game. And I won. Brilliant.
So he liked it. So
it's always good, isn't it? It's always good. Cool. Everyone liked it. But yeah, it's good. It was a good game. What about you, Chris? What about you, Chris?
Yeah.
What about me? What have
you been playing?
What did I play? You know what? I can't remember what I played. I played a load of things this week. Played Fractured Galaxy.
Hey, yeah. Excellent.
Played Maracaibo. Yeah, that was good. Enjoyed that. Did you play Maracaibo?
I haven't played it yet.
Oh,
I was worried about the story elements, but I hear that they're not too bad.
Well, we just played it on the basic thing without any of the campaign or story stuff, and it was good fun.
Okay, I'm backing on that one.
Hall of the Mountain King. Hall of the Mountain King. That was
there we go.
I really want to play that. I really want to play that with the cascading resources.
Yeah, cascading trolls, cascading all over the place.
Wow.
Castigated.
Yeah.
Castrated. Word.
Yeah. That as well.
What have I played? I have played a couple of cool prototypes. One is Monuments. That is coming from Keep Exploring Games, who have recently re-released Mississippi Queen, and they did that Old Masters, and that's how you have to say it. If you say Old Masters, it's a different game. But Monuments, very, very good. I would say it is the Civ game that a certain recent release could have been, because it's not heavily Civ. You're building up a monument, 5 layers, which is all printed nicely and fits together. And as you do, you get more and more powers. You can, to be aggressive in the game, you actually have to unlock that, choose to unlock that as a upgrade. And I unlocked it straight away and then never attacked anyone, just stayed in Europe. And and then my sister, who was playing in that game, she didn't unlock it till her third or fourth level, so quite late on. And she attacked the most, and I beat her by 14 points.
Boom.
Set myself up to build my last 2 levels in quick succession with good future planning, see. So that was very good. And what I'm really excited about that, but I'm excited about Planet Unknown as well. I don't know if you saw my picture of the one with the Lazy Susan.
Yep.
And then you take the pieces off it. And it does have those Tetramino pieces, but it's not quite that. You very quickly can unlock a way of placing them wherever you want. It's more about getting your tech tracks up. So they'll be very good. And we might even hear about another game that's on Kickstarter right now, a bit later on.
A bit later on, yeah.
A bit later on. Let me
Can I just say though, Chris,
Yeah, go.
I'm occasionally hearing another voice Is that your inner monologue that we are able to hear at the moment?
That's Dan, my inner monologue, yeah.
Excellent.
You'll hear him chirp up every now and again. It's getting him to shut up that's the trick.
Excellent.
I think somebody's arriving.
Are you doing something over here?
Hey! Here he is.
Whenever I see Dan, he's always in those
unicorn.
clothes. Always in those clothes.
They're on the telly.
On the telly box?
Yes, they're on the telly box. Hey guys, how you doing? I'll just chime in from across the room.
Wonderful.
Which is all.
I never get things wrong.
Always
never get.
Let's go down here and get my first game that is releasing this week. I got the Kickstarter version of this, which is basically the same, but just has a little bit extra. And this is Mechanica. This is a fantastic gateway level game that also gives people who like playing games with a game group a bit of stuff to think on, and does it in a very stylistic way. First of all, you are building your little engine, which is literally a factory, on this dual-layered board with puzzle pieces. Why hasn't anyone done that before? So your robots will travel from one end into the truck, and basically at the start or end of every turn, I can't remember, I think it's the start of everyone's turn, all your robots will progress to the next punched hole. And along the way, you're going to put loads of machines that upgrade them, that duplicate them. Sometimes you'll want to downgrade them to fulfill contracts. And then it's gone everywhere. It's gone everywhere. So you have these little plastic robots. This is the best one. Wow, look at that. Purple. Purple is best. Orange is next. And white. And you're trying to achieve these blueprints here, and it all works. And I'll try and show you without dropping it everywhere. It all works inside the box. The box is an integral piece of the experience.
Ace.
We've got that to play.
Oh, look at that!
And then
It's
the
like
market, there's stuff you can buy. But this, when new improvements come out, they sit on one of these spaces, which we all know how that works. It gets cheaper as it goes round, but if you don't buy it quick enough, it's going to go down the
hole.
Which,
amazing.
because I've got it upright, but when it's flat, trust me, it works like it was created to work. And this is just a great game. I had my nephew off school the day my copy of this arrived, and he played it with me, and he was like, I want to buy this now, and he doesn't play a load of games. Thankfully, I actually had 2 copies sent to me, so I just presented him with one. And I believe this is a prize that you can win.
Amazing uncle.
Meeple Summit this weekend. So Mechanica, I highly recommend this one. One you can get anyone playing, and it is £33, and then take that number, divide it by 3, and that's how many pence you'll be paying.
4.
Yeah, 11.
11. You've won the quiz at the end of the show. Yay! So yeah, what are you doing with first, young man, on the end?
Me on the end. I'm going to do Star Wars: The Dark Side Rising. Excellent. So basically, this is a Star Wars reskin of Thanos Rising. So if you played Thanos Rising, I don't need to explain it to you. But Chris, I see you haven't played Thanos Rising.
No.
So I'll explain a little bit to you. This is a cooperative game. You are obviously the Rebel Alliance fighting against that dude there, not Nick. But a very nice 3D bust of Darth Vader.
Let me tell you as well, the quality of the Darth Vader is better than the quality of the Thanos was.
Wow. That's good, that. Good times. So, basically, what you got to do is there are 2 boards. There's this board where the bust of Darth Vader sits in the middle of, and there is a whole load of cards around that board. 3 on each of the 5 sections, is there? Or 4 sections? 3 sections. Good. Then there's another board that has what's that thing that he's building? That planetoid.
Death Star, the Death Star.
Planetoid muncher. Is that what it's called? The monster muncher? Anyway. Round there are some other things. 5? Is there 5 of those? Or 6? Both. 6. 6 of those. Basically, you can win the game if you take out as many Imperial leaders as decided before the game starts. That's how you win the game. But there are 3 ways that the game can beat you. 3. 1, they can finish off the Death Star and
fully
dead.
operational.
Fully operational. There we go. The other one is they can kill 10 Rebel Alliance peeps, and as you're playing it, so it's 2 to 4 players. Takes about 45 minutes. You're in 4 different teams. So if one of the teams is completely wiped out, the game wins. So it looks pretty good. Nick, Ovs, you've got it. Is it a good game?
It is. It is exactly the same as Thanos Rising with it. It's like totally, if you've got Thanos Rising, it's a question of which theme you prefer. I prefer the Marvel Cinematic Universe to Star Wars, controversially, but I thought the theme fitted this one better. The idea of building the Darth Vader building the Death Star works a little bit more thematically for me than the glove thing, because that just isn't how it's done in the movies. He doesn't go, I'm going to turn around, and while I do, I shall collect the Infinity Stones by doing a Kaylee. That's not how it works, but that is how the Death Star was constructed. So it works a lot better in here, and the fact that different bits trigger off different powers, I thought it just thematically worked better for me. And because I don't know as much about Star Wars, I don't go, oh, that character was merely a burn when the character who is their leader is leading them.
Yeah, so the thing about the characters is pretty cool. I've heard that it's not just people from the films, not just the characters from the films, but also from the spin-off TV shows as well, and some of the animated stuff. Yeah, so they're all coming in, which is pretty cool. Also, something to add is
Rudyard Kipling. He's in there.
He's in there, yeah. And as is Agatha Christie. He's in
okay.
Just solving who's done it.
J.R. Jin Tolkien.
Him. And Mary Berry.
Just thrown in
there. She's making some cakes. She's getting out of box, making some cakes. Anywho, this game, if you live in the UK, you need to get hold of it, because basically it's not being released in the Americas, is it? Much to the Americas' hatred of that fact. So, come on, make the most of it, people. If you live in the UK, get involved.
There's one we're not getting, though, isn't there? Are we not getting Harry Potter in Europe yet? Because there's a Death Eaters Rising as well. With Voldemort.
Anyway, so Zatu price on this bad boy is £35 and 23 pence.
You didn't do any maths for us then.
I didn't do any maths because I don't do maths.
I've gone for a big one next. Court of the Dead is
that is a big one.
Miniature styly game where you are playing as mourners within the court of Death himself. Not Death Can't Hear, but Death as in got punched in the ghoulies in Bill and Ted. That Death. What's it called? Melvin. You got Melvin. Melvin. Do you remember that?
Yep. I do, unfortunately.
So Death isn't very happy with neither nor heaven nor hell. He's had it flat out with both. He's going to take them both on and restore a bit of balance, a bit like Star Wars. And in this one, there are 3 factions or houses that you're trying to tie favour with. With this picture in the middle here, which is the retail version, I can tell because it's cardboard and not metal skulls like in my copy. They don't. To be honest, cardboard works a bit better. You're trying to balance those, but all your actions can have an effect on what's called the Dread's Grip. meter. And when the dreads grip meter gets too high, that's bad for everyone. Nobody wants that. Even if you're a supernatural mourner in the court of the dead, you ain't happy about that. So your actions need to balance between achieving your goals, working out which factions to align yourself with. Sometimes you're going to get other figures on the board, which you can slap into a plastic base so you know they're theirs. They're yours. There's going to be some area control, and there's fertile ground for some fragile alliances that could be fractured, much like a galaxy. This is a big box game, and it comes in at 65.55. I believe it's based on a comic series as well, and it seems from the rules, because I haven't yet played it, because I don't have to review it, because I got it for me, so it's never getting played. Yeah, if you want to check that out, 65.55. It's in a massive box, loads of cool looking minis. Project Raygun did some decent stuff. They have. That is Court of the Dead.
Wunderbar. Something a little lighter for me, and that is Kill the Unicorns.
So you said it was lighter.
Good. When my daughter saw this box, which is a very nice pink cutesy box, like so, she was like, Daddy, unicorns. And then she read it and she was like, what? Kill the unicorns? Why do you want to kill the unicorns? I was like,
It tastes brilliant.
all daddies want to kill unicorns. Come on. I'm sick of them. And that is what's happening in here. So basically there's this kingdom that's overrun with unicorns, and their farts are causing pollution. Because so many. So what happens is, over 4 days, you go off hunting for unicorns. So this is a 3 to 6 player game. Some really nice artwork, kind of like cutesy kind of comic artwork. Check out the Pigacorn here. He's cool, isn't he?
Yeah.
If you killed him though, you won't be getting knout because he's a pig dressed up as a unicorn. So what happens is you've got look, these ones here with little stars on the side there. They're worth victory points.
Okay.
Here's one Kip in the desert. Here's a cool one. Look at him. He's got a rocket pack. Fantastic. So you all choose a character to hunt unicorns with. They all come with like a unique ability, and then you all have the same numbered cards from 0 through to 4, and I think you have 10 cards in total. Basically, you have to place down the cards face down. So the starting player, say, places 2 cards down. No one knows how much you're spending. No one knows. So a bit of bluffing in there, a bit of trying to work out what's happening. Basically, everyone puts down the cards, and then the highest wins that card, hunts that unicorn. But obviously, you want to keep back some cards because you've got another 3 unicorns to hunt. There are also additional stuff, so there's like schemes that can be played face down. You don't know what scheme has been placed on your unicorn that you may have just killed. You flip over the scheme. Oh, you've not actually won it. You've just wasted your cards because somebody else has taken it off your hands. Extremely irritating. So there's bluffing in this game, but there's a heck of a lot of take that, backstabbing, bonanzas. One, and then you can jog on off to the market, get some unicorn bait to help you in future goes. Good little game this, and plays through in about 30 minutes. Yeah, nice artwork, components. The card quality is really sweet. Good little game.
Voice just
Good little game.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. They've just dropped. At £15. That's it. £15 and 5 pennies to get this bad boy in your collection. Good times.
Well, I think this one is actually ripe for a kind of reskinning in the way of death. You know, what is it? Dark Side Rising. So you could have you've got Kill the Unicorns. My mind immediately went to Kill the Eunuchs.
Wow.
Wow.
Tagline, put them out of their misery.
Wow. Well, that was deep.
You said I was the evil one earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't Unix-size them though. That's the word, isn't it?
Good.
We have
Glad that
a Christopher Winterburn.
Just Chris will do. Thanks.
Just Chris.
Chris, have you got a middle name?
I have.
Great. Fantastic.
Guess.
So nice.
No, guess what it is.
Louise.
Let's just say it's something quite close to us right now.
Kim.
Yes. No. It's Andrew.
Ah.
But got spelled properly.
Yeah, spelt with the W. Yeah.
That's so ironic. My middle name is Chris.
Is it though? Or are you just saying that? No.
Spelled with a Z. So, Chris, tell us why the hell you thought it was a good idea to set up a board game publishing company.
It was a dare, basically. So, no. I just, it seemed like something that I would enjoy doing because I like playing games, and turns out I do quite like making them as well. So I did it. Certainly didn't do it for the money.
And what made you come up with the name? It's quite a unique name, isn't it?
That's Dan. Dan came up with that. That's Dan's fault.
Yeah, because now all the unicorns are dead, so it seems like a bit of a misstep.
Yeah, they made a game about it and they just killed them all.
The Unipig is all right. Clever Unipig games. Clever Unit games.
Stop. It's not happening.
Hang on, I've just got to write something down.
Yeah, pushing it, but it's not going in.
So you've had a successful game on Kickstarter previously.
Yeah, Weird Alchemy.
Weird Alchemy. Tell us about that one.
That was one that I sort of came up with a few years ago and then shelved. It was just a simple card game, and then just decided to go back to it. Found an artist who's somebody I know from my youth, who then came up with some brilliant artwork. So we just put them together and
brilliant artwork.
Stuck them onto Kickstarter, and it did pretty good. So yeah, and that was the start.
Excellent. So your new game that launched today.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
That is my baby. That's what I've been working on for 5 or 6 years now. Just going back to it and tinkering and play testing. And now we've come to the point where we've had an artist, we've got all the art done. I mean, it's ready pretty much to go. So we thought, yep, stick it up on Kickstarter. See if we can give my baby out to the world for everybody to play. So yeah, that's where we are now. Yeah, that doesn't sound that great.
There's my baby. Play with it.
Just to clarify, I'm not giving out real babies.
I told you about this.
Sorry, Dan. Sorry.
So the deluxe pledge for your baby comes in at what?
Yeah. Actually comes in at $89 because we work in dollars, which is 67.
Math in the head.
I don't know math. I don't know exchange rates. It's good. It's a good value game that I don't know exactly what it is in British pounds, but it's got free shipping. So we do free shipping to the UK, to US, and to Germany. So you don't actually.
That is very good.
Well, why not let Andrew try and give an elevator pitch to this game, because he's played it, and then you can.
Yeah, I do like it. So this is a 4X game set in space.
So okay now.
And for me, what I really like about this game, actually, and I will be releasing a review later this week for Zatu about this, but what I really like about it is it's a really fast-moving game. So sometimes 4Xs can drag a little bit, but this, you have 10 cards, and although it's not a deck builder as such, but it's like a deck upgrader. So you upgrade those 10 cards, so you'll always have 10 cards. And on your go, you choose 2 of those cards and you play one of them. It's that simple. It's that simple. But what I really like about it is that it doesn't look sort of like lug along. What doesn't it's not slow at all. I don't know what I'm saying.
It doesn't lug along.
Doesn't lug along. That's a quote. You can quote me on that.
Sheffield.
Andrew's available for anybody who needs
door.
marketing.
What I like about it is that there's no kind of luck involved, so there's no dice rolling, because that can be annoying if you're absolutely Billy Bertie Bobbins at rolling dice, like I am. And also sometimes in some Forex games you might get to a point where you get stuck, and so you've run out of money, and you're taking ages to be able to get money again. Not in Fractured Galaxy, so you can earn money really easily. So if you want, you can just burn your cards that go, not miss a go, and earn some money. Good times. And you don't have to wait a long time for your go to come around again. Or you could go exploring, and when you're placing out new spaces, you earn money. Tiles, that's it, thanks. You earn credits for placing tiles. I mean, that is brilliant. So yeah, really good.
It's not
Good
got
game.
much to do with the
Liked
game,
it a
but we've
lot.
got a comment here from Adam Payne. So much facial hair. And happily, I bought his little comment on the
almost wove
screen,
it
and we can
today.
see that he looks like a boiled egg. so he's probably a bit gel of the facial hair. We can donate you some, Adam. Not me at the minute. A little bit. I'm in a regrow, but there's plenty to go around.
I think I got bits of popcorn in here right now, though, possibly. So.
Dan's got the most. I think Dan is rocking the most.
So has he done a good job there, Andrew? Apart from the length of it and the words he used, was it all acceptable?
Oh no, that was spot on. Yeah, he's hired.
Oh, good.
Start Monday.
Thank you.
You've got, obviously we can see the picture behind you. You've got a very strong 80s vibe going on. Was that
That's
because
the best.
that was your, that was the best time of your life in your 40s?
You know what? He grows a big grey beard, but actually he's only 27. So shaves it off, he looks like a child.
Yeah, I do. I actually do. But we're not selling babies like before. So,
I wasn't selling them, I was giving them away.
Oh, okay.
Free shipping.
Right. Okay. So, segue back to the game.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
Andrew,
80s theme, was that
those
something you
again.
definitely wanted in there? Was something that came after you developed some mechanics? What was it?
Right, so where did it start from? It actually started from Concordia. You ever played Concordia?
Yes.
Yeah. It started from that sort of action card system. So I was playing that and thinking, you know what, we need a space version of this. And then from there, it sort of developed and developed and developed. And then I thought, I didn't really want the deck bloat that you get from, upgrading it. And, by just putting them in, so you end up with a load of cards. And then it's very hard to find the ones that you need. So I came up with what if we just upgrade the ones we already have and remove the old cards? So you've only ever got 10 actions. And that way you know roughly whereabouts in the deck your actions are. So you can plan for when they come out. Also, I wanted it to be a little bit like a space bureaucracy. So you want to attack that system. You've got the ships ready to attack that system, but you have to fill out 17 forms and stamp them and sign them in triplicate and send them off to the Ministry of Defense. And then they'll get back to you when they're good and ready to let you attack. And that's when the card comes out and you go, and you run in an attack. So that's what I wanted it to be like.
12 tasks with Asterix, where he gets lost in the bureaucration building. Quality.
Yeah, or a hitchhiker.
So your 10 cards are in a deck. You're drawing them. You don't have them all. Okay.
No, you have two. You have two at a time.
Yeah, so there's not one of the things that Chris has done well with the game. Can I speak now?
Sure.
I can speak now.
What?
Can I speak now?
It's not really in your contract. Okay, you got 3 sentences.
I get 3 sentences. Chris did good at game. Yet buy it out later. Yes, today. Did I do good?
No.
Okay. Sorry. Now, what he did really good with the game is very approachable. I mean, it's like you can sit down with just about anybody, pick up the game very quick. There's not a lot of analysis paralysis. What do I do? What do I do? I mean, your actions are very simple, and you only have 2 choices in front of you. So, it's a very easy game. But also, too, particularly as the game develops, a lot of strategy comes out because you're always balancing your kind of attack and defense, right? So something good comes out, you're like, ooh, excited. But to go over and get that, you're leaving something open, and then usually there's some level of attack. So it makes it kind of fun. We were playing a game with some people that have never played it before just the other day. Part of that playthrough video, we had like a learning thing before this, so they picked it up really quick, and it's really fun because there's a lot of player interaction, but it's never overly brutal game either. It's just you're constantly having that push-pull mechanic, and people can kind of, you can still pull the game out in the end. You don't really know. It's never really decided until we get really down to the last few space tiles of who's going to do it. And you can also force the end of the game too if you're in the lead, which I do sometimes.
I do like drawing the game to an end. Means
Yeah.
that feels like the ultimate take that move. I'm winning.
Yeah.
The end.
No, that happens. It happens many times where somebody's got that card they want, and then two people before them go, "I'm going to explore that last space tile and end the game," and they're like, "Oh!" Yeah. So
it's usually because the games are real close. So it's usually like a few points that separate, the top, two people. It's very, very close game. Most games.
Cool. So how long do you say it's been in development?
Oh, about 5 years I started it.
Okay. Cool. And
I mean,
we've got a
there's been
little link.
I've put it on the shelf and not touched it, but yeah, it has been over 5 years.
Yeah, he brought it out. I moved over to the island about 3 years ago. I met him, a year and a half ago now?
2 years, Dan.
Is it 2 years? Wow, it's just been so fun the whole time. So,
you never remember our anniversary.
I got you that can of Iron Brew.
You did. That was really nice.
It's made of garnish. Did I do that right? I got it right. Americans learning.
Other soft drinks are available.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So,
although Iron Brew, innit?
So Chris, we were playing games at this. There's a club here on the island, and primarily minis, but they do play board games as well. And that's where we met. He said, that homeless guy over there that just walked in, he looks like he needs a game. So he invited me to play. What did we play? Aliens.
We played Legendary. We played Legendary Aliens, which was
good one.
So then we were playing for a while, and then I went down to his house one day. He said, and I was asking, we should do that Kickstarter thing. So I go, I have games, and he's like, he brought him out, we played him. I was like, this game's awesome. So we went from there. So it's been good. Driving crazy, but it's good.
And we need to clarify when you say the island, you're not just an American talking about the UK. Just tell us where you're based.
We're from the Isle of Man.
We're from the Isle of Man. Bonus points if the viewers know where that is.
Yeah.
I do always think of, I don't know why, but I always think of Father Ted when I think of the Isle of Man. Yeah. I think they have an episode called the Isle of Dogs, don't they, or something like that, or some kind of craggy island. And then of course with Father Jack, you've got your own Father Jack there. Because he swears a lot as well, doesn't he, Father Jack?
I haven't sworn yet. I haven't said anything.
You've done good. You've done good.
Very good.
We're all very proud of you. So, Fractured Galaxy is on Kickstarter right now. The link is in our little description of this video, so you can follow that. Also, Zatu have plugged it earlier in the day, so you can find that post. Go see all the Kickstarter goodness. Now, you've talked about two games that have been put on the shelf. I'm assuming after Fractured Galaxy, you have future plans as well.
Oh, yeah, we've got an exciting one, which I don't want to say too much about.
No, but you heard it here first, folks. An exciting one.
Yeah,
I need to know.
I suppose you
can tell that.
It may or may not involve the creatures from Weird Alchemy in miniature form.
I do like it when some artwork gets turned into miniature form. There was a game that didn't fund, unfortunately. I can't remember what it's called, but you got the Maiko to do this artwork of this unique race of creatures, and then it was turned into miniatures, and I was like, how is it not funded? I think because it was real time was one of the issues, but it looked amazing. I was like, so that's exciting stuff. They call me the Stoop for good reason.
Yeah, I mean, Andru will tell you he's seen the cards and the creatures that are on them. So,
yeah, I mean, every chicken needs a battle axe.
Yeah, every chicken does need a battle axe.
I mean, it's really we're bringing that to life. The world needs that right now. It's very
every
important.
pig needs a unicorn horn.
We go a pig of corn.
I think that's already been used, though.
Every unit needs the grower pair.
Wow. Him absolutely losing it at his own joke.
Well, when you're that funny,
Absolutely. So, if you are going to Meeple Summit this weekend, us Hairy Game Lords are going to be there, and we will be demoing Fractured Galaxy. We have a prototype
Also,
game, and so we will be gaming it there. Good
Weird
times.
Alchemy is in the library and available to win in the Raphael. Lots of games
Excellent.
tonight. Mechanica, Weird Alchemy, and we're also going to be bringing. What else are we bringing? Oh yeah, Skytear. Skytear.
Nothing else, Matt. To be honest.
And
Just
probably Clinic.
Fractured Galaxy.
I don't know if I can
that's all
learn
that matters, really.
But yeah, so you'll
Pretty
be able
much
to
all that
play
matters.
Plays. You'll probably be able to play a game of Fractured Galaxy in the time it takes me to explain someone Clinic. Although I think Clinic would be good, but it is the rule book's good as well. Definitely on Mars, and I love that. So, right, we have the game is afoot. Let me just do my high-tech scoreboard.
Great.
Just Christopher Summer Salve. See what I did there?
Summer Salve. Oh, I see what you did there.
Are you guys doing the game?
Doing a game. Component game.
So,
Is this Game of Games?
This is the game.
Game of Games.
game.
Oh, the Champions Game of Games.
Get Champions
Yeah.
Game of Games.
We've gone back to
So
a
you're
random component challenge. So one of us will
Oh,
select
yeah.
a component. The others two will buzz in simply by the force of their personality, and we'll dish out some points. See who wins. Who would like to reveal their component first?
I will go first.
You're just going to get it out on the table?
I'm just gonna get it on the table for everyone to see.
If
and
this
I'm
is a
gonna
baby,
go
I'm
with-
hanging up on you.
You didn't bring the baby over.
Baby.
No. Don't. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready?
We are ready.
Yeah. Oh, now. Oh,
He's
what's
starting.
that? Go back to
Back.
that, not that one.
It's upside down.
Down. No, that.
Like looking in a mirror for you, Nick.
Yeah. What, the shield? I am a shield for humanity. I'm like an armor wrapped around the world. It's that one. That looks
Is it?
Warhammery, that one. But I have no idea. What's that? Stop there. What's that? Is that the right way around?
It's the one in the box, you know, the one with the box and the things are in it.
No clues, Dan.
I have no clue.
I'm stumped. But I think I'm going to recognise it when you say this is annoying. Oh, I'll go for one. Is it Dungeon Degenerates?
No.
I don't know what it is.
Do you give up?
Yeah.
That is Era of Tribes, which you will now
Well,
go and look up.
I'm going
and
to do
see.
an easy one. Are you
Yeah, there
ready?
you go.
Go. Gizmos.
Oh,
I know.
Gizmos.
Yeah, I know.
Andrew was
Gizmos.
there like a rampant
Get it?
chicken. He was straight in.
Wow. Where's the buzzer? Do I have a buzzer? There's a buzzer. Is there a buzzer?
The problem is when you
Do we
hear it
not
over your
install the
voice.
buzzer? Do we not install
Personality. Your personality, Dan.
the buzzer or personality? Okay.
Right, here we go then for me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go.
Oh,
Robin Hood.
Oh,
Merry Men.
oh my. Oh man.
That's
Correct.
It's blurry.
The sheriff in it,
It's blurry.
or the prince.
It's a blurry. Oh, it's blurry Meeples Games toy thing.
That's what it is, guys. It's Blurry Meeple Games toy.
thing.
That is definitely
Yes!
Robin Hood. And the Merry
It
Men.
is Robin Hood and the Merry Men. So Nick, you said and his Merry Men. So actually,
It
Yeah,
goes
but I'm
with
also
wrong
writing the
with
scores, so I just gave myself a
Ah,
point.
Game.
Blurry.
No,
It's
blurry.
Is it,
Blurry.
is it the sheriff?
Did you see? He pointed at me when he said
the
that.
sheriff. Yeah.
Andrew is blurry. I've kind of zoned into it now.
Okay.
Am I really blurry?
Pick one. Can I
no,
pick one?
no,
Can I
Dan.
pick one? Can I pick
Dan.
one? Can I pick one?
Dan,
Pick one.
Dan,
Can I do one?
we just spoke about this.
And I can pick one.
I do the fun stuff. You sit in the background, look pretty.
That's never going to happen.
Go on, then. You have a go. You have a go.
Can I do this one?
You have to hop. The camera's over there.
The camera's over here. I'm getting close to it.
Ragusa.
Yes!
Ragusa.
See, look at that.
I like them. Right, this one's tiny.
Too easy.
Well, I mean, you gave him.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
That's Galaxy Trucker.
That was Chris. That was Chris.
That's one of my favourites.
It is proper good game, that.
A little baby spaceman. Andrew.
Here we go. Hold on a minute. Someone's just. Let me just take. There we go. It's a die.
Ah, you.
Move it back a bit. It's a bit blurry.
It's not
can
a
you
die.
see it?
You don't roll this, do you?
Yeah, you do.
You do in the game.
I have no. I have no.
No, I was barking at the wrong tree then. Is this a Kickstarter exclusive die?
Can I
Yeah.
phone
It is
Isn't
actually. Yeah.
It is. Yes.
It's a Kickstarter exclusive die.
It's not Clank, is it?
It isn't Clank. It's got kind of like hieroglyphics on it,
Hieroglyphic.
like from hieroglyphics from an
Yes,
ancient civilization that may or may not be real.
Zaya,
For
Legends
theoretical,
of a Drift
is it?
System.
No. So you've answered now, Nick. I'll just continue with my clue for
Stargate.
Chris and Dan to get involved with. Like, this ancient civilization may be under the sea.
Is it Underwater Cities? No.
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 No, because
No.
I've played that and it doesn't have any of those.
I shake my head.
No, that
Is it
wasn't on
Atlantis
Kickstarter.
Rising or whatever it's
Boom! There we go.
Yeah.
Atlantis Rising.
Brought it
Well,
back from the depths.
Because you gave me so much help,
yeah.
Chris, Andrew, you're now losing.
I don't mind.
Yes,
It's not
you don't.
about winning.
It's not about winning. It's about the components.
It's about winning.
It's about handling the components.
Come on then. What's your next one, young Chris?
Haven't you got
Oh.
one to show? Oh, you did it.
Yeah, do that. They won't
Do
get
that
it.
one.
They won't
Do
get
that
it.
one.
They won't get it. They won't get it.
Yeehaw!
Oh,
Yeah.
is it like a flicker? Is it like a Western flicking one?
No.
No.
It's not Carson City. Is it?
Oh man!
That's not fair.
Yeah, that's Carson
That's not
City.
fair. You weren't supposed
Nice.
That's a great game.
to. That is
Yeah, I'd
the
love
big
to play it.
box.
It's hard to get hold of, isn't it?
Yeah, we got the big box as well with all the horses and stuff.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game.
I'm the one where you can. I like the notepad where you can make your own start. You can spend
Yep.
£50 each or dollars.
Which is about £37.
Right. I have two resources from this game if they're needed. So there is the first.
Nations. Is it
Is
Nations?
that a pile of poo?
Not Nations.
Not nations.
Andrew for the win.
What is that?
A gun.
Well,
that
if you
good?
get this, you basically almost got the game.
That's a flask. Is it a flask?
Is it?
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, that does help.
It is. It is.
Oh, is it called Stony Flask?
Yeah.
Is
It's not
it?
a flask? It's more of a.
Boy, forehead boy, and things on his head.
And that's
Is this
coal.
the
It's
game
a
you're playing?
whistle. It's a
Coal.
whistle and some coal. So it's like a train.
Let me illustrate it. Oh, wrong one. Is that a red
Right.
light? It has to. Is that a red light?
Whistle to stop.
Yes! Whistle
Roxanne,
stop.
red light, Roxanne.
Whistle stop. Brilliant. It's like catchphrase. Say what you see.
This game's too hard.
This is a hard
Whistle
game.
stop. The two resources you need to move your train in Whistle Stop: coal and a whistle.
Brilliant.
Seems obvious now that you said it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get that, Dan?
It's my fault.
Okay, I've got two components for this one, so the first one
Right.
might be a bit too tricky.
Trixie.
Okay, here's the first one. Here's the first one.
Secret Hitler.
What?
Sorry, I thought it was something else.
It's
baseball.
something with
That's what
baseball
you know.
bat.
I do feel like I've seen that though.
And
You're
then
not
here's
from America, you don't know a lot about your
It doesn't
sport.
look like a baseball.
here's the second one. No one goes to a baseball match to watch the game. They just go to eat.
Can't see the other one.
It's
What
got
is the other one?
kind of
Move it
people
that way.
on
Move
it.
it that way.
It's a
Oh,
dive with back. Do you want it back or forwards?
I don't know what you're pointing at, but it isn't the camera. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, left.
Nope, other way.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
Can't see
not
it.
baseball highlights.
It's
Baseball fights.
No,
Is
It's
it
got
something about
Derby.
hooligan?
it may be a game that I've played this week.
Oh, man.
Does that mean we
Trophies.
should have been earlier?
Then we should have been, but go and quickly check YouTube.
Check my notes.
Bungie.
What game did I talk about earlier? Thanks for listening to me, guys.
Oh, we've been busy today.
Chris told me to shut up and go in the other room. I shut up and go
Well,
in
you've
the
been
other room.
playing.
I didn't listen.
Trophies.
Yeah.
What else do you say?
Beginning of this show.
Yeah.
Oh.
complete.
What did he say at the beginning? Oh,
It was some.
kill
We had a lot of
unicorns.
fun with it.
Unix,
Yeah,
it
kill
was
off the-
Unix.
unicorn
Dave
baseball.
the Great-
Unix baseball.
Dave the Grey didn't like the look of it, but then soon got into it.
Colourful. Oh,
No
what
one.
was it? Bugger. Bugger the game.
Unique baseball. Is that what you said?
Yes, Unix baseball.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we were talking about earlier?
That's
Don't
what it is.
bring
It's
a knife.
baseball.
I can't remember.
Whereas it's Unix baseball with the strapline. Where are the ball? Where is the ball?
What are they hitting with those bats?
It is.
Now, 'cause-
Did you give up?
oh,
gonna
Because
take
if
yeah,
you
can't-
give up, I would get the point, wouldn't I?
No.
Yeah, which means
Fine.
you're probably still not going to win. So yeah, go ahead. We'll give up.
Don't know.
It's Paris, New Eden.
Oh, that's got nothing to
you
do
what,
with
you-
baseball.
You'd have got that if you'd listened. If you'd used these. I mean,
Yeah, but-
Welford, I'm surprised you didn't hear it with these bad boys.
You should have seen it when I was a skinny teenager.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
I've got fatter,
I've seen the
so
photo.
They
I've
don't
seen the
stick out
photo.
as much. Last one from the Clever Unicorns.
Oh, is it
Oh.
Seven Wonders?
No.
Is it Concordia?
No.
It's Metal Coin.
Seven Wonders Jewel.
No.
What's that? on
Is
the
it
rack?
No.
Colosseum?
Oh, that's a good shout. But it's not
Too
Colosseum.
They look kind of Romany, don't they? Those coins.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I
They're
mean,
not
as in like
Romany.
Romans, not the Romany community.
Nope, you were in the total. You're
Were
in the
they
wrong.
metal coins standard?
You're wrong.
You're in the wrong kind of area.
What was that, Nick?
Were the metal coins standard or were they an extra?
The standard the metal coin?
No, I think it was it was a premium edition or like a deluxe version.
A TMG?
The game has a sleeve. That's how premium it
Oh,
is.
that's too much.
Wizards.
Oh no.
There are no wizards in this game.
Not Gentes.
To the top 100. I'll give you that hint. Well, BGG top 100.
Is it a TMG game? Deluxeified? Oh,
Nope.
top 100.
Is it?
I don't think there is any other denomination.
And you want another hint? Because
Yeah.
Okay. It takes place on the British Isles.
Up the north of the British
Is it?
Isles.
It's not that. What is it? A Viking one. 878 Vikings.
Nope.
Is it?
Brass. Brass Lancashire.
Is it Braveheart?
Asterix the Gaul.
Oh, it's nothing like that.
You're so close.
Geographically, you're close. But
Geographically.
Oh, right.
Scared Lung.
do you want to give up?
No.
I
Oh.
do.
Is it?
Can't.
Nick, you're playing for a fitted kitchen. Would you like to give up?
Yes.
It's Clans of Caledonia. Oh, look at
Played
that.
that.
That was a face palm and a half.
I've played that. Right, prepare yourself for my last one.
Oh, I know it. Blue Lagoon.
Yes, Blue Lagoon.
It's got a little door and a hut. Oh, that's interesting.
No
Me and
clue on
Andrew are
that.
tied 3 apiece. So, Chris, if you get this last one, it's a 3-way. And we draw.
All right.
Sorry, Dan. There's only room for 3.
That's okay.
Here we go. Are you ready? Dan, are you watching this one as well?
Yeah, I'm watching very closely.
Here we go.
Weird Al.
Oh,
He's not played it.
that's
What was
too
it?
easy.
It's Weird Alchemy.
That's too easy.
That would be funny if I got that. I reckon.
Yeah.
What's the?
Look at that. The custard-filled Crusader. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
If there's a mini of that, I just want the mini. Ah.
Yeah, it's going to be.
What's
That
what's
will
the logo
probably
there?
be in it.
I almost went for that whale one that you keep bringing in that no one ever plays. Whales destroying the earth.
Yeah, I've never played it. I've not played it yet. I might bring it to Summit and then I can play it.
So many games to play this weekend. So that
It's a
is
3-way draw.
a 3-way. A 3-way.
Come on.
A 3-way with three
Need a
apiece.
decider.
3-way. And at the start of the show, I divided by 3. So there we go. 3 is the magic number.
Full circle.
We have one more that we don't think you guys can get.
Oh, they'll get this.
It's
They'll
like
get
for
this.
bonus points.
Oh,
What's
go on
that?
then.
What's that? It's a bonus point.
It's a bonus point. You will get fitted sheets with the fitted kitchen
Damn.
and a soda stream.
You get a soda stream if you get this.
Oh, Soda Stream. Fantastic.
And one.
It's
With Roller Cola.
got
I've no clue.
pirates in. It's pirates. It's the seas. It's
We discussed this earlier in the chat.
Yeah, we discussed this game
So if
earlier.
you've been paying attention,
If you'd have been listening,
yes, with these, I think you might get this.
Brilliant.
it's a
Is
saving.
it?
Concordia.
yeah.
Concordia.
No.
Unix, go sailing.
Go.
Yes!
Did you say go slaying?
Sailing.
Oh,
Sailing.
sailing. No,
Sailing.
it's slaying. They go slaying.
Sailing.
Yeah, bobsledding.
Well, you gotta be specific there. I mean, there's 2 different things: slang and bobsledding.
It's the first Unix bobsled team. It's a movie, isn't it?
Don't. We didn't lose. We're not gonna lose. We're not gonna lose. Maracaibo.
Ah, wow.
Oh.
I said it had boats in it. That's a win. And I have a bag of spacemen.
Where's the aliens?
Yeah. They just look like they're in babies in spacesuits. So yeah, we need to decide, Andrew, what we want to play most this weekend. Because you're only here Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I
I'm
get
just
to
going to
be a
rock it
floater.
out with Fractured Galaxy.
Get to be a floater, I do.
I've put a Fractured Galaxy on my my 10 by 10 challenge for 2020. Good.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna rock that out.
I tried that one year
Good.
and haven't tried it again since.
That's 10 games you play 10 times, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
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 I tried to do it last year and I got like 2% into it.
We get so many to play though that we wouldn't be able to do it. We just play like a new game every week. It's very rare we play one twice now because we're just playing new games that arrive in the post all the time. So it's
Yeah,
That's why I'm enjoying Crystal Palace.
that's what happens with us. They're a game lord as
Keep
well.
hitting the table.
very
Crystal Palace is excellent. That might be my game of 2019. But I didn't play
Well-
Maracaibo.
So what else are you guys gonna play at the show? Besides,
nothing.
Fractured Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Also Fractured Galaxies. I might take
Yeah.
some awkward guests along. That's good fun. We're definitely.
I'm going to Sorcerer City. Going to bring Sorcerer City.
Yeah, I want to play that. I've got
I'll
loads of
play
games
them.
to pass on to Andrew for him to review. Now I've reviewed them, including Radiant, That's a good one. A couple of two-player ones. The Wizards. You like this? You like this one? It's Wizard. No, that's Wizard.
That's Wizard.
That's Wizard.
What as in Wizard, the guy, I
Oh,
wish it could be
that's Wizard. Right.
That's
For a minute
Wizard.
there was a part of the word.
That's quite a
I
neat
thought it
little
said cat
dueling
wizards.
game. You build a deck of cards from 7 cards. You both have the identical deck, but you can only take a level 4 card if you've taken the level 1, 2, and 3 of the same type of spell. So, do you go with lots of level 1s, or do you go with a level 4 and a level 3? Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Like a magical tech tree.
And you can see how much power each person has, and at some point they need to play a card to regain their power so they can cast more spells. So you can kind of wait them out, and there's some bluffing. Works really nicely.
That does
Good
sound
times.
fun. And he loves card games.
I do. I'm a bit
Let's go
hooked
into
on.
Andru, so he can try that.
Arboretum.
I'll
is
try
my
it.
current-
Could send it over to the island afterwards.
Send it over to the island. Yeah, and then whatever. I just got Living Planet Deluxe, so.
Oh, that's the Archipelago guy one, isn't it? Done by
Bollinger.
Is that the one? Yes.
Yeah.
Because I played Archipelago for the first time last week and loved it.
Great game.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I've got that upstairs as well.
Screwed everything up. Totally boned myself, but yeah, it was a good game.
Can you say that on live TV?
Yeah.
Is it what? Is
We
there like a
are
5
still
second
live.
delay?
We have this bit at the end where we
Hold
just
on.
keep chatting until everyone
there you go.
disappears. Yeah,
Well,
so
we're down- we're down to 2 viewers.
Will leave anyway, and we will hopefully see some of you at Meeple Summit. If not, Aircon. Don't be afraid to come and say hello to us. You will not get lost in our beard. Our one
That's
shared
right.
beard. It merges at these events. And
Chris, are
if
you
wanna-
coming to Aircon, Chris?
I'm going to try and get there, yeah. Possibly.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you want to know more about what it's like to write for Zatu, to blog for them, come and talk to us. We can give you all the deets. And see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Farewell.
guys.